Welcome everybody, welcome. This is my office hours here with Dr. Rudibaugh. I'm about to share with you, teach you something gnarly here. You're going to be blown away. This is Juicing 101. Alright, so I'm going to be sharing with you Juicing 101. So let's just go back quickly to the basics. Let's just remind ourselves, professionals always go back to the basics. It's always about the basics. Professional ballerinas, they're always doing the pliés. They go back to the basics. Same thing with professional, a black belt, right? They're always going back to the basics, punching kicks, punching kicks, 1,000 times more than, just the white belt, right? So the next thing we want to think about and talk about and consider is how professionals work. They work efficiently. They know how to work efficiently, and that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today, how you can work your business efficiently through and by juicing. So with my background, besides being a professor, I have a background in Pilates, and I'm a certified Pilates instructor, certified yoga instructor. And when I've worked with my clients, we always talk about working efficiently through their group muscles. Why exert and involve other muscle groups when they don't need to be involved? So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you, is how you can work this efficiently with juicing. And we're going to be talking about when and how we're going to juice. And what do we mean by juicing? My husband and I have coined this term juicing, and we don't mean by it as in juicing, in the mornings, getting our sunrise at sunrise, juicing at sunrise. Although we love the sunrise, we love juicing. We also don't mean by it as juicing, getting juiced up here, at the gym. We're not about that. We're all about being all natural. And also the juice, we don't mean by it as O.J. Simpson. What we mean by juicing here is how to juice your holding tank to get your next promotion, and then how you're going to juice your next promotion to get your next promotion. It's crazy what I'm about to share with you. So let's get started. Here's our Juicing 101. This is you. This is you. And you have an organization already going. You have your silent partners, right at the top. And then you have a team going here. Let's say you have a team that looks like this. You don't even know them. They're already growing. And you've got Adam here. He's fired up, and you recruited someone. Named Bobby. Let's say this is Bobby. This is your tank here, your holding tank. All right? So the difference between the non-juicer and the person who uses a professional juicing machine is this. I'm going to share with you two scenarios, and you're going to tell me which one you like best, right? So here's the non-juicer. The non-juicer, what they will do is I think a great example to think about is a juicer uses their hands. A non-juicer uses their hands to juice out an orange, and they're going to have to go through lots of people, oranges, to get the juice, right? Whereas a professional juicer, they use a professional juicing machine, and they know how to get the most out of one orange. But here's the scenario number one with the non-juicer. You recruited Bobby. Adam is fired up. Immediately we go ahead and place Bobby in the organization, and congratulations. You have a new rep in your organization, and that's fantastic. Way to go. Here's what the other scenario is when you're going to start the juicing process. Okay, this is how the juicing process is going to look like. Let me just draw here your organization, how it's going to look like. Let's say, you have already your team going here, and Adam is here, and you recruited a guy named Bobby. Here's, as a professional juicer, this is when the juicing begins. As soon as you recruit Bobby, he goes somewhere, like we said, the tank, the holding tank, and you have 72 hours to place Bobby. So you see, you don't place Bobby right away. That's where the first thing begins. You don't place Bobby right away. Instead, you take a screenshot. You take a screenshot of Bobby and to send it to Adam. Here's one thing. before you do that, you want to make sure that Bobby is in your organization. He already is in your holding tank, because we don't want to go around doing things like that with people not already being in. So it's key to remember this part, that Bobby is already in your holding tank. You see him in your holding tank. He's already in. You take a screenshot and you send it to Adam and you say, Adam, let's take this to your follow-up list, to all the people on your list who have been on the fence. Let's follow up with them and say, hey, I've got this person, his name is Bobby, he's a beast. I can place you ahead in my organization, ahead of them. I haven't even placed them yet in the organization. They're gonna be a beast. You gotta get in on this with me, bro. Time is clicking. You gotta let me know in the next 4 hours or 6 hours or whatnot, right? So that's what we do that's what Adam starts doing with his follow-up list. You're doing the same at the same time. You're using the same strategy, sending the screenshot of Bobby to your follow-up list, saying, hey, I've got this beast, I can place them, and I can place you ahead of them. So let's say as we're doing this, we're down to 48 hours now. During those hours, Adam found Charlie. Adam finds Charlie. Here's Charlie. Charlie is now in Adam's holding tank. Guess what? You and Adam are teaming up now. You have 2 people in your holding tanks, basically, a total of 2 people in each of your holding tanks. And now we're going back to, more people on your follow-up list and say, hey, I have 2 people I can place you ahead of them. Those people are going to be a beast. They're a beast. Man, the time is running by. You got to get in on this with me right away. Time is clicking. So we do that, and guess what? Time is running by, and now we are, let's say, running out of time, almost close to time, and boom, you find Danny. Here is Danny. Okay, here is Danny. You find Danny, and now Danny's in your holding tank, and guess what? We promised Danny both Charlie and Bobby. We promised. So the way we promise people is the way we keep our promises, right? So we're going to place Danny ahead of Charlie and Bobby, and we promised Bobby to Charlie. So let's make sure we don't mix that up, right? So we're going to place Bobby. Bobby's ahead of Charlie. Charlie is ahead. Charlie's ahead of Bobby. We promised, right? Danny, and then Charlie, and then Bobby. But guess what? During those 72 hours, we were crazy. We didn't just sit back and relax, go to the beach and take a vacation. We took advantage of this critical time window. Bobby got launched right. We helped him get launched. We even helped him go Jade. We helped him recruit 3 people. So as soon as we placed Bobby in the organization, boom, guess what? He comes with all his team. And now not only we turned one rep by juicing, we turned them into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Charles and I have done this. We've turned 1 person to 8 people using this strategy called juicing. Guys, it goes crazier next. What we're going to do next is we're going to juice out this promotion, right? Let's say you had already 3,000 QVs right here. This is already way over 2,000 QVs, and you're already Pearl now. So we just juiced out your holding tank into a Pearl promotion, and we're going to use this Pearl promotion to juice out your next promotion and drive you all the way to Sapphire and all the way, even maybe to Ruby. So how does this work? What do we do next? We hold a big event. We invite 5 people, our 5 friends, 5 family members, 5 colleagues, following up with those people. We invite them to an event if there is one in your area. If not, no problem. You host a big event. We host a big event, and now we invite them and say, hey, I already got 4 promotions, qualified distributor, Garnet, Jade. I'm already Pearl. This is going out of control. The train is moving. You don't want to get left behind. This is going crazy. Boom, you want to jump in on board. So let's say 15 people, you invite 15 people, 7 of them jump on board. 7 of them. Now we place them in your organization, right? I'm just going to place 7 people in your organization, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, 5, 6, yeah? We place them, of course, strategically, but let's say we just place them like this right now, right? Guess what? Boom, you're already sapphire. And now your momentum. Not only we turn one person to 6 people, and then 6 people, you use that promotion, right, to bring on 7 more people on board. Wow, you're in momentum. You're cooking with peanut oil. This is where multiplication begins. This is when you're being unstoppable now. You're on full momentum, and guess what? Momentum breeds more momentum. It's just how it goes. Momentum breeds more momentum, and you're in full momentum here. And guess what you're going to do next? We're going to do something called jade hunting. Mr. Rudibaugh has a phenomenal video that breaks it exactly down. But just to show you, just really quick here, guess what? Charlie's 1 person away from jade. Boom, jade hunting. David is 1 person away from jade. Boom. Danny, right? Danny is 1 person away from jade. Boom, we pop him to jade. Same thing with Adam. Adam 1 person away from jade. We pop him to jade also. It's just crazy, unstoppable, guys. Imagine, just take a look. This is no juicing, the non-juicer. This is when you juice your organization. This is when you use the juicing technique here. This is how your organization is going to look like. It's just going to be unstoppable. You're on full force momentum, just by juicing your holding tank to get your promotion, and then juicing that promotion to get your next promotion. Charles and I love juicing. We juice every single morning at sunrise. Let's go out there and juice together, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you on another of my office hours. I'm going to share with you another crazy gnarly technique. You're going to be blown away. In the meantime, subscribe to our Fusion Aftermath YouTube channel. It's Ivy League approved, and I'll see you guys not just at the top, but all the way over the top. Bye-bye.